Hello everyone, Tim back for another Minecraft strategy tutorial. Today we're going to be building Supergirl from the upcoming Supergirl movie that is coming out. So this is an updated tutorial. Well, not really an updated. This is a slightly different costume than what she wore in the Superman movie. I did not include the trench coat in either of those statues. If you want to include the trench coat, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, so this does not include a trench coat. It's just her basic costume. So anyways, let's go ahead and get this started. So to build Supergirl, you're going to need red concrete, yellow concrete, white terracotta, red 2 wool, red 1, yellow 3 wool. I'll explain those in a second. Light blue concrete powder, light gray terracotta, strip birch wood, white wool, blue wool, and strip dark oak wood. So what these two blocks are right here, these are part of the All the Wool mod. It is a free mod. I highly recommend you download it. I mean, it's literally free. It doesn't get any better than that. But it comes with all these different wool types. So I highly recommend you download it. It's really cool, and I wish default Minecraft had something like this. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get this started. Excuse me. So we're going to start with the row of 8 with your red concrete. We're then going to do 3 rows of red on top of this. So 1, 2, and 3. We're then going to do 1 red concrete, 2 yellow, 2 red, 2 yellow, 1 red. Next row, we're going to do 1 yellow, 2 white terracotta, 2 yellow, 2 white terracotta, 1 yellow. We're going to do 2 rows of white terracotta. We are then going to do 2 red concretes, 1 white terracotta, 2 red concretes, 1 white terracotta, sorry, 2 red concretes. And then from here, we're just going to do 3 rows of red concrete. Like so. First thing we're going to do is where these indentions are of the skirt, we're going to place red wool just in front of these. Like this. These outer bits right here, we're just going to fill these in with red concrete. And then in this middle section, we're going to place 2 yellow concretes on the very top, and then just make the rest of these red concrete, which will give us this. Moving on to the sides, we're going to take everything back by 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then literally just take everything back pretty much. Over here, what we're going to do is we're going to place a white terracotta here, and then we're going to make everything else red concrete. And then just like we did on the front, we're going to place red 2 wool on top of this here, and we're going to make these all just red concrete, which will give us this. Let's go ahead and replicate that on the other side here real quick. So yeah, her costume is slightly different in the Supergirl movie compared to the Superman movie, which I did replicate that on the statue, or I tried to. So there we go. For the back of the legs, all I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in the back of the boots, and I'm not going to fill anything else in because there is no point. I'm stopping right there. We're going to have a cape there, obviously. So, coming to the torso, we are going to start by doing a yellow wool right here, then 2 yellow concretes, leave a gap of 2 yellow concretes, a yellow wool. Right on top of this row, we're going to place 2 yellow concretes right here and right here. And that is it for the 3D details. Back here, we're going to place 2 yellow wools, 2 yellow concretes on top, and then a yellow wool on each side of those yellow concretes, just like this. You're going to want to go ahead and just fill in these gaps right here, fill them in with any block you want. And we're going to place a concrete powder, 1 light blue concrete, 1 concrete powder, 2 light blue concretes, concrete powder, light blue concrete, 1 concrete powder. Next, we're going to do 2 light blue concretes, concrete powder, 2 light blue concretes, concrete powder, 2 light blue concretes. And you know, I just realized I missed one of the biggest things in this tutorial, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that real quick. We're going to need bamboo buttons. I'm actually going to move the birch out for now and get the bamboo buttons. For the next row, we're going to do a light blue concrete, a powder, light blue concrete, 2 red concretes, a light blue, then a powder, then a light blue. And while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and place 2 bamboo buttons on these red concretes. Next row, we're going to do 2 powders, a red concrete, 2 yellow, 1 red, and then 2 powders. And then place bamboo buttons on the red concretes. Next row, we're going to do a light blue concrete, a red concrete, 2 yellow, 3 red, and then a light blue. And place a bamboo button on the very far left red and the very far right red, like this. The next row we are going to do 1 red. I'm going to go and place a bamboo button on that. Then a yellow. Then we're going to do 3 red. Then we're going to do 2 yellow. Then we're going to do a red and place a bamboo button on that one. For the next row, we are going to do a red with a bamboo button on it. 2 more red. Then 4 yellow. Then a red with a bamboo button on it. For the next row, we are going to do a light blue concrete. And we're going to do 6 red, and then a light blue concrete. We're going to place bamboo buttons on all the reds. And that's kind of supposed to be the yellow outline on the symbol. It's really the closest thing we're going to get, though. For the next row, we are going to do 3 light blue terracotta. 3 light blue concrete, 2 light blue concrete, 3 light blue concrete, 2 light blue concrete powder, I should say. There we go. Next, we're going to do 2 light blue concretes, 1 light blue concrete powder, 2 white terracottas, 1 light blue concrete powder, and then 2 light blue concretes, like this. And now get rid of the bamboo buttons and get out the strip birch wood. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do like a temporary row, just like this up here. And beneath this row, we're going to do a 2x2 square of birch wood, just like this. And we're going to have 2 coming down from this side. And this one, you can go ahead and just break that bamboo button, just like this. And then we're going to go ahead and place a temporary block here, place a birch on it, and then do the same over here. So you should have something that looks like this. Moving on to the arms, we are going to start by doing 2 light gray terracottas right here, and then a white terracotta. Next row is entirely white. Next row we're going to do 2 light blue powders, 1 light blue concrete. Next row, 1 powder, 2 concrete. Next 2 rows are entirely concrete. Next row we're going to do a powder, 2 concrete. Next row we're going to do a concrete, a powder, a concrete. Next row is entirely concrete. Next row we're going to do a powder, 2 concrete. Next row we're going to do 2 powder, 1 concrete. And then the final row we're going to do 1 light blue concrete, 2 red concretes, and bring those red concretes forward by 1. So you should have this. For the other side, we are going to do the exact same thing. So literally just look over there at what you just did and just replicate that. And there we have it. That is the front of Supergirl done. Moving on to the sides, we are going to start by taking the hands back by 3 with the white terracotta. Like so. For this next row, we're going to do from left to right. I'm going to do the left arm. Well, not that it really matters, but we're going to do 1 white terracotta, 2 concrete powders. Next row, 1 concrete powder, 2 light blue concretes. Next row is entirely powder. Next row is entirely light blue concrete. Next row is 1 light blue concrete, 2 concrete powders. Next row is entirely concrete powder. Next row is entirely concrete. Next row is 1 concrete, 2 concrete powders. Next row is 1 concrete powder, 2 concretes. Next row is 1 powder, 2 concretes. And then the final row is entirely concrete. And then we're going to come over to this side, and we're literally going to replicate the exact same thing. So we're going to just look over there and do what is in front of us. And for the shoulders, we're just going to take the red concretes back here. That's all we're going to do. Then for the back, I'm not even going to worry about it because, like I said, it is all covered. We're also going to need yellow terracotta. I'm surprised I missed that. We'll need that for the crest on the back. There we go. So what we're going to do with this red concrete here, we are going to take this down all the way to the 3rd row right here. And then we're going to take it all the way over and then all the way back up. And then literally just fill this in. And we are going to put a crest here, but it'll just be easier to build the cape first, and then we can put the crest on after. Yeah, pretty easy. And there we have it. Okay. So that is the cape. Pretty simple stuff. So for the crest on the cape, we are going to come to these 2 middle blocks right here, and we're going to go down by 3. 1, 2, and 3. On this row, we're going to break these 2 blocks and replace them with yellow concretes. We're going to go out by 2 on each side and replace them as well. The next row down, we're going to go out a block and break these. Same thing with the row down from that, like this. And then we're going to go inward and break a block. Go inward again, and then inward again until they meet. So you should have something that looks like this. From the bottom up, get out the yellow terracotta. We're going to do 2 yellow terracottas right here, and then 2 right here, kind of making like a Z shape. We're then going to fill this formation in, just like this, with the yellow concrete. And then we're going to fill everything else in with yellow terracotta, which will give us this. And that is the crest on the cape. Real quick, she does have some hair that kind of hangs down onto the back. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to place some temporary blocks here. And I'm going to do a row of birch wood underneath them. I'm going to break these blocks here. Like that. Then we're going to go in a row, or in a block, and then place 6. And then we're going to go in another block and place 4, which will give us the hair. What we're going to do now is on top of these birch woods, we're going to go up by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we're just going to fill in the back of the head real quick. Pretty simple stuff. Like that. We are then, see this birch wood right here? we are going to fill all the way up to that birch wood with just birch wood. Just literally do the exact same thing that you just did. And just do the sides. And then we're going to go ahead and do the other side real quick. So just take this all the way up. So a pretty easy statue. And then let's go ahead and just fill in the top with birchwood as well. Like that. Now on to the face. So for the face, what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this section right here with white terracotta. We're then going to do 2 white terracottas, 2 red concretes, 2 white terracottas. Then we're going to do an entire row of white terracotta. Then we are going to do, we're going to need these 3 materials right here. We're going to do a white wool, a blue wool, 2 white terracottas, a blue wool, a white wool. Next we're going to do 2 dark oak woods, 2 white terracottas, 2 dark oak woods. And then we're going to do 2 rows of white terracotta. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Then what we're going to do is with our birch planks, or birch wood, actually we're going to place a temporary block on this bottom section here. And with our birch, we're going to take it up to the second last block right here. Same thing on this side. Then we are going to place a temporary block on the eyebrow here and here, and then literally just go up till you meet in the middle, just like this. And then we're just going to place birch on top of all of these until they meet at the top. And then once you've done that, you actually will have finished your Supergirl statue. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. It's a pretty easy one. But yeah, so this is her design from the upcoming Supergirl movie. I'm getting more and more excited as we get closer to it. I think it's gonna be pretty good. But yeah, so thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.